Hi, my name's Dr. Jenny Hodbod. I'm an Associate Professor in the School of Earth, Environment and Sustainability. So I'm an environmental social scientist. I study how we make our food systems resilient and sustainable, mostly from the perspective of producers and in grazing or livestock-based systems. So how do we create food systems that support producers to have thriving livelihoods, but also diminish the environmental impact of livestock systems on our planet in the face of climate change. So I think universities are really important in the space of creating that transition to more sustainable food systems, and I think there's two broad areas. The first obviously is research. I'm a little bit biased, but I think Leeds in particular, we do such important applied research in this space. We are exploring potential solutions to sustainable food systems, be that from like regenerative agriculture, how do we diminish the impact of our agricultural practices on the environment, on biodiversity. From the social perspective, how do we make sure those practices support livelihoods for the billion people that are still farming around the world? How do we translate that into value chain resilience and making sure that people who are consumers get affordable, nutritious food? We also do a lot of work with our partnerships at the University of Leeds. So how do we then take the academic research on those solutions and work with the people across all of those different areas of the food system to make sure it gets embedded into good practice for more sustainable outcomes? And then obviously with consumers as well, we have a real presence in Leeds, in particular, if not globally, about how we work with communities and teach them about what sustainable food systems are. And that comes back to the second piece that's really useful for universities, obviously, is we're an education centre. So with both the students within our undergraduate and master's programmes, we're training the next generation of sustainability practitioners and people who are going to go out into the world, take the knowledge of sustainable food systems that we've been able to teach them, and they can take that into their future careers, and we hopefully see them create the change we need towards a more sustainable food system in the future.